I want you to look at the person sitting next to you. Go on, do it. Actually do it. All right, a few of you are doing it, that's good. They likely think you're going to fail. They do, look at them. Yeah, you should be outraged, right? And look, statistically, historically, the odds may be in their favor. But records are meant to be broken. And every single person in this room has been put on earth to change the future, not to dwell in the statistics of the past. So back to my failures. At Velocity Black, my investor Hugo may have actually been right about a few things. We made every fucking mistake those first few years. I literally mean all. Everything your investors and friends have told you not to do, including me probably, we did them. We used brokers to raise money. We invested nothing in hiring at the beginning. We failed to implement a strong culture. We launched in way too many markets before we had any product market fit. We acquired 3 companies in 3 different countries in 3 months before we had any real revenue. We raised too much money too quickly. We hired people for the logos on our decks. We hired quickly and we fired slowly, and we spent money on a lot of stupid things. At one point, we were burning $1 million a month with almost no revenue. We were first-time entrepreneurs and we couldn't make mistakes quickly enough. Now, there was a couple of times the company nearly died, and between friends, I'm going to tell you about one of them. This was about 2 years after Hugo's email. We were running out of cash, obviously, but we had good product market fit, and our new AI concierge, Velocity Black, was growing precipitously. We had a term sheet on the table for some additional money, which we sorely needed. And in order to close the round, an existing investor demanded we repay a convertible loan. We didn't have enough money in the company to do it. So me and my co-founders here scraped together every last penny in our bank account. We were desperate at this point. And we put it into the company, and we repaid that investor loan, which should have put us in a position where we could close this funding round. Literally, within an hour of wiring the money out for this convertible loan, I got a call from the bank, and I'm not joking, within an hour. HMRC have seized the company's accounts. You can make no payments, and they're going to wind you up, right? So we have millions of pounds literally pending, waiting to come into the company, and we're in this desperate situation. And at this point, I'm at a friend's house. He's actually not in the room, but he now works with me. I'm a little hungover, and I literally remember lying down on the floor. I have my head in my hands, thinking, this is it, we're done, that's the end. And then, what comes into my mind but Hugo's fucking email, right? That's what was at the top of my mind. You know what I thought? I thought, fuck you. We got up, we solved the problem, and we continued on the hard path of building a company. So what am I trying to tell you with this story? Well, you've probably been told by your VC or a friend or a lawyer or a LinkedIn influencer about the key causes of startup failure, likely in some like fancy infographic. You know, founder fallout, no product market fit, no real customer need. That is all bullshit, I promise you. There is only one reason startups fail. And there's only one reason that people in life fail at anything, and that's because they give up. Now, it's not an easy time in the startup world. Venture investing was down 50% last year. It's going to be down more this year. Valuations are coming down. Customers are dealing with inflation. But I know some of the people in this room. I know you. For those that I don't, look into the person next to you's eyes again. Look at them. Go on, do it. I want you to look at them. What do you guys see? What do you guys see? Hopefully it's saying positive things, right? I can't hear you, but hopefully it's saying positive things. I tell you what I see. I see winners, all right? I see people who have passion. People have energy. see people who will drag themselves by their fingernails across the finish line. I see people who will never give up. Despite this, the next few years are going to be tough. So here is what I'm going to ask everyone in this room to do, including you mankers sat at the front. Remember your Hugo? Remember the person at the start that I asked you to think about? That doubter, that hater? I want you to get them into your mind again. And whenever you come up against a hurdle in the future, I want you to hold your Hugo in your mind. Are you going to let that bastard be right? No. So I want you to join me. Hopefully you guys have got a drink after the break. In raising a glass, I want you to hold your Hugo in your mind. And after 3, I want you to shout, "Fuck you," to your Hugo at the top of your voice. All right? 1, 2, 3. Fuck you! Cheers, guys.